Once upon a time, deep within the heart of an ancient jungle, where sunlight filtered through the thick canopy of emerald leaves and the air buzzed with the secrets of nature, a monk named Kavi walked along a winding path. He journeyed towards a serene mountaintop monastery, seeking peace and self-discovery. As Kavi ventured deeper into the heart of the green labyrinth, he took a wrong turn and suddenly found himself lost in the deep undergrowth. Little did he know that his tranquil pilgrimage was about to transform into heart-pounding terror. A low growl, barely audible at first, echoed through the trees. Kavi's senses tingled, and the hairs on his back and arms stood on end, as he quickened his pace, feeling the weight of unseen eyes upon him. The jungle, once a serene sanctuary, turned into a place of ominous terror. Suddenly, a huge Black Panther with teeth, long and sharp as daggers, appeared behind him, with his eyes locked on Kavi, its sleek coat shimmering like liquid night, its emerald eyes ablaze with primal hunger. As Kavi's heart raced, so did the jungle's pulse, and the chase began. The once serene sounds of rustling leaves and singing birds transformed into a suspenseful melody, each footfall accompanied by the panther's relentless pursuit. The very air seemed charged with tension as Kavi navigated the twists and turns of the jungle, the panther's fiery gaze never relenting as it closed in on him, sealing his fate. In the heat of the chase, Kavi tripped on a branch and fell headfirst into a deep pit that was hidden amongst the leaves. A gasp escaped him as he plummeted into the darkness, finding himself clinging precariously to a thin branch above a deep, dark abyss. As Kavi looked below him, a massive python snake slithered, waiting for him to fall down to his doom. As the monk looked above, the panther prowled on the rim, eyes gleaming with ferocious intent, and he scratched and growled down the dark pit, trying to claw his way to Kavi. To add to the urgency, a small rat appeared. It walked out to the branch Kavi was clinging to, and its tiny teeth started gnawing at the branch, threatening to sever Kavi's last lifeline. "Why did this happen to me?" Kavi explained. "I never have any luck. My life is always full of bad luck," he shouted. Fear gripped him further in panic. As he swayed from the branch, he realized that if he panicked and swayed further, the branch would break, and he would fall to his demise below even sooner. How can Kavi get out of this impossible situation? There seems like there is no way out. Can you think of how he can escape his terrible fate? Just like Kavi, we also need your help. If you enjoy watching our videos, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up. And consider subscribing to help our small channel grow and improve. And if there are any topics you'd like us to cover in the future, please drop us your ideas in the comments, and let's make stories, inspiration, and adventures together. Thank you so much, and now let's find out what happened to Kavi. Then Kavi took 3 deep breaths. He remembered his Buddhist teachings and tried to calm himself as he hung dangling from the branch. As he was stuck in that precarious moment, he felt a drip on his head, then another. It was drops of honey from a tree above. In that awful situation, Kavi stuck out his tongue and ate the sweet, tasting honey that dripped from above. It was a sweet reprieve in the face of imminent danger. As Kavi tasted the honey, the jungle seemed to hush, and a calm washed over him. It seemed there was no way out. A snarling panther above, the slithering python below, and the rat gnawing at the branch. He accepted his fate. Then something unexpected unfolded. The panther, in its eagerness, reached too far and tumbled into the pit. It fell past Kavi and fell on top of the snake below, crushing it, and the panther broke its neck on the fall. With the danger averted, Kavi climbed out of the pit and continued his walk through the jungle to the monastery. Back at the monastery, Kavi shared his heart-pounding adventure, imparting a timeless lesson to his fellow monks and all who would listen. Life, he said with a twinkle in his eyes, is like the jungle's labyrinth, unpredictable and full of surprises. Worrying about what might happen in the future is as fruitless as escaping a panther's pursuit. In life, troubles often occur, and we cannot fully predict how events may unfold. And when bad times arise, we must remind ourselves that we'll never fully understand the outcome of events in the heat of the moment. Instead, let us find some joy in each moment, and even in our darkest times, to look for the good in our lives and enjoy what we have and what life throws our way. In life, troubles, misfortune, and pain are certain. However, suffering is optional. So when dark times appear, remember that things may turn out as we can never possibly imagine. How many times have we worried about a situation we are in only to find out that things actually worked out well in the end? So when life turns bad, remember to enjoy a little honey. And so, in the tranquil halls of the monastery, the tale of Kavi's jungle odyssey became a cherished parable, a reminder to all who heard it that the secret to a rich and fulfilling life lay not in worrying about the future, but in relishing the sweetness of the present. If you have made it to the end of our story, give yourself a pat on the back. You are truly awesome and amazing. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time for another adventure. Take care, be safe, and have a wonderful week.